We have this area of low pressure offshore, and wrapping around this low, we do have some moisture, so some clouds starting to filter in and even a couple of showers heading towards the Treasure Coast. So just keep the umbrella handy throughout the day. You could run into a couple of these showers throughout the afternoon and even into this evening, into the overnight hours tonight. Could run even to a couple of isolated showers. This afternoon, 68 in Lake Worth, 66 in Wellington, 63 in Belle Glade, 64 Indiantown, 65 Port St. Lucie. Stuart, you're looking at temperatures in the mid 60s and 65 out in Hobe Sound. And if you're planning on going to the fair for today, we are going to stay nice and cool. Those winds are going to pick up, so I suggest bringing a jacket out there with you. We're looking at temperatures in the mid 60s throughout the afternoon and then cooling things off into the low 60s by this evening. Overnight tonight, it's not going to be as cold. We're looking at temperatures in the low 60s and 50s across the area. So compared to the 40s and the 50s we felt this morning, we'll take the 60s. A gale warning in place for boaters. Seas running about 9 to 14 feet. Those inland waters, they're going to be pretty rough. Next high tide at 6:18 p.m. Low tide 12:27 p.m. Beachgoers, that risk for rip currents out there, and there's even a high surf advisory in place for the Treasure Coast. In Wellington this afternoon, 66 degrees, windy and cool, but as I mentioned, those winds will start to die down this evening, so low 60s for this evening, and then overnight tonight you're looking at temperatures reaching the low 60s. This afternoon, 66 degrees. As I mentioned, we'll see more clouds filter in, and you could run into a couple of showers throughout the day, and then tonight our temperatures will dip into the low 60s. Here's a look at your first alert 7-day forecast. 66 degrees this afternoon, dipping in the low 60s tonight, so not as cold as what we saw this morning. 75 degrees for your Thursday, and then upper 70s by Friday. We do have another cold front on the way on Saturday. It's not going to bring us a big cool down like what we saw with this past front, but you can see our temperatures will dip into the low 50s by Saturday night, and then daytime highs dipping in the low 70s by Sunday.